Testing. Is this thing on? Hopefully. I really wanted to make a quick little video before you start watching the rest of this mini film. So with this video that you're about to watch, you're gonna kind of see an insider look of what my month of May looked like. May was filled with lots of big feelings, lots of big life events jam-packed into one single month, and I was going to make an individual video for each of these big moments, and that just kind of became this overwhelming process of too many stories that I wanted to share. And whenever you have too many stories that you want to share, it's so easy to just let them slip away and not tell any stories. So I came to the conclusion with all this footage, I would just jam pack it into one video. And then that itself had its own problems because I had a hard time finding narrative structure with so many different big life events. But at the end of the day, I think this really represents what May was to me and why I struggled, because there was no narrative structure. Is someone here? Sorry, my dog came to see me and I got too nervous thinking I had an audience. Go, go, go! Anyway, the fact that this video lacks a direct narrative structure, I think actually really summarizes how the month of May felt for me. It felt crazy, it felt hard to contain, but it also felt very exciting and very moving and very emotional and very nourishing after those longer, colder winter months. So I'm really glad it happened, and I think it's time to take a step back, do some more reflective thinking about where I want my art and vision to go with future videos and all the different amazing stories in the future I want to tell, which I really think will get only better from here. I've come a long way since being that little baby YouTuber that just finished watching 8th grade from the fantastic creator Bo Burnham. Whenever I do get a comment about what my videos mean to someone, or whenever I just finally finish a project and I get to think about what comes next, like that makes it rewarding. And to see that growth from one project to the next also makes it really rewarding. So I'm thankful that I had all these experiences. I'm thankful that I was able to document it in hopefully a meaningful way. And if you want to watch what my crazy hectic month of May was like, then keep watching, and thank you for even making it this far.
Okay, we're moving out and we have the zoomies.
We're getting furniture.
And we'll be fine though.
I've had to pee for 25.
Oh, you got a throbbing headache. Let me give the lowdown to the people. Okay, we're ahead of schedule. We're ahead of schedule by one day. We're getting the keys early by one day, and that means we're getting 3 to 5 things delivered today.
We moved to the island 8 months ago with no furniture to our name. So with our previous lease coming to an end, we had to start over from scratch in a new, empty house across town.
It's like we've all gotten kicked in the arse with the we're moving in bug.
Yeah. Tay is hitting us is what it is.
We spent the first days in May driving around town, picking up bits and pieces from Facebook Marketplace.
I said to play Chapel Road.
Sonic Realm is an event wrapped in myth.
So, day 2, what are we up to?
Day 2, we have the ongoing pilot cockpit going on here of Facebook Marketplace conversations.
Tomorrow is really the big day where we're going to create, we're gonna manifest as many items that we can fit into a U-Haul as possible.
I'm finding the older I get, the harder it is to pack up all my belongings, and the less malleable I'm becoming.
Marshall, day 3 of moving. What are we doing today?
Literally everything is happening today. Picking up the U-Haul at 2. We have it for 6 hours. We're just gonna see. We realized that the U-Haul is per kilometer, and so like we had to cancel on a lot of people since it was super far away. We're like, we're not gonna pay $30 of gas mileage to go. So we're just gonna try to not lose our mind today and be really like grounded and thankful for this opportunity to have a beautiful home.
There we go.
It's hard to believe those 6 months in our sweet garden home had run out. This house represents so much to me, from being connected to nature to starting my commitment to writing and making videos.
Let's go get our overalls on, shall we? Off to get the U-Haul.
Getting the U-Haul, baby.
We're starting off slow, gentle.
We're gonna try our very best to start off slow and gentle.
But we're not, yeah.
We have a beast of an itinerary.
Why are we sweet?
I'm going in my mask mode today.
Welcome to your lovely little mobile. She's like 65% full.
Wrong side. But here's what we're looking at still. I've already paid for this. It's $10. It's a little chair.
Okay.
You guys sooner rather than buddy.
High energy situation, $180 mattress. I think it's a good deal.
Now our U-Haul was full, but our stomachs were empty, so it was time to go grab some food.
Alright.
I would just back up straight. We're getting the best out of our...
Oh my god, it's
Right.
I think it'd be fine if we put it on. I guess if we put it on top. Oh, the whale's been there the whole time. Also, your friggin' Hulk lifting abilities today have been so essential.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll tell our guys. Look at them. They know their audience.
Fueled by the power of A&W, we can now finish unloading our new-to-us furniture into the new house.
We did it. We didn't film it, but we did get that over from there to there. We did do that. That was us.
Woo! Hey, scooching over this to this.
Yeah, you are.
Well, it's a house now.
It's a house. Your mom's. They're over here in the hall.
And just like that, we filled our house corner by corner, giving second and perhaps third lives to unwanted furniture from our neighbors around the city.
It's not good. You gotta throw it in.
Dinner. Okay, guys, it's the final day of moving out vlog.
Do you want to keep the kid sisters? I think these are maybe done. I don't remember when we got these.
There was only one thing left to do in our old home, a deep cleaning before the landlord's return. Okay, so this is about to get cursed. Do y'all remember my sourdough starter from a few months ago? Well, as we all know, that didn't really turn out to pop off like we thought that it was going to, so we ended up having to completely clean out the cursed sourdough starter leftovers from the refrigerator on Move Out Day.
Okay, ready? Closing. It's going.
3, 2, 1.
Yay!
How's it going?
I think we're done.
We're done.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Thank God we found our code names instructions
Oh.
way deep down under the sofa.
Guys, take a ride to the bush pit.
They were like, we gotta get out of here. The day we left and moved everything.
Are you happy in the house?
Yeah, it had. We're just clearing it up. Set vibes. So yeah, I was gonna say with different lighting. Alright. Yeah, you put in the center of the room. The idea is that that's
So weird.
A few days after moving into our new home, I took a trip down south to visit family where my brother's graduation and mom's birthday brought us together.
Here he is. Oh my God, look at him.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I visited some of my favorite places to go bird watching and got to look for other kinds of Florida wildlife like alligators. Even more special, I got to spend time with my grandparents, which only happens on occasion once every year or so.
I don't see any more bugs.
I don't either, but
Real quick. Here at Mayaca, we have seen a bunch of black vultures. We've seen my favorite, the roseate spoonbill. We've seen Lincolns, great blue herons, a little blue heron, or a tricolored. Lots of photographers, happy photographers. Seen lots of new birds. Lots of love bugs, mating, great egrets. I love that sound. So that's called resurrection fern. All up along here, if we got some rain, I could show you what it looks like. We've seen the spoonbill. I don't know if we've seen the ibis today.
It felt sweet to say hello to some bird species I haven't seen in a long time. Well, since before they headed south for migration in fall of last year. We don't have species like the chimney swift out west. It's hard to find places with as much biodiversity in general compared to the unique Florida ecosystems. And I truly believe that few sunsets hit as much as a Florida sunset, especially when walking around with family. Even though I live in the beautiful waters of the Pacific Northwest, visiting the Florida mangroves and swimming in actually warm water felt like a treat after swimming in freezing cold water.
Yeah?
But if Florida isn't your type of place, don't worry.
That's all
We just
right.
have one final job to do before heading back home.
Do a little spin. There it is.
That's right, we're back in the mountains and gearing up to start off the field season where I get to work in the remote Caribou region. My job consisted of hanging out near wetlands and deploying field devices that record sounds of bird calls so that we can use this information to learn more about the elusive bird species that call these waters home during summertime. While out in the field, we made lots of interesting discoveries, and it was the perfect time to see eggs before nestlings emerge in June. From cows to tree swallows, I was truly immersed in wildlife and wildlands, and it felt incredibly nourishing to be surrounded by simplicity after some pretty stimulating weeks leading up to the field work. So yeah, my tent ended up in the lake, but kudos to REI because it was perfectly unharmed, aside from a few snags of the tarp. Next time I'm gonna really make sure those stakes are in properly.
I didn't find anywhere to pee. So
There wasn't much time for writing and reading like I thought there might be, as is the nature of field work, but the promise to see so much wildlife each and every morning got me through the long days and short nights. From sandhill cranes to beavers, swimming in the water, there truly were no boring moments while participating in this kind of field work. Perhaps one of the most special bird species I got to see was this mountain chickadee. I was really used to seeing the mountain chickadee when I lived in Montana, but since moving to the west coast of BC, I have only seen chestnut chickadees. One of the most emotional parts of this fieldwork was working alongside burnt forest, a foreshadow of the wildfire season to come later in the summer. This fieldwork got me to some beautiful places, like rainy waterfalls and deep canyons where tons of swallows and swifts were seen soaring through and beyond the valley.
It's very interesting. They describe how Simon Fraser explored.
And just like that, my fieldwork came to an end, as May slowly turned into June, where hopefully sunnier, warm days are on the horizon.
The loons don't like us. What do you think, Claire?
I like them.